and Germany in 18th century ago, and then they split the island into three parts. So Netherlands occupied in the western part, and then in the eastern part occupied by British and Germany. Germany occupied in the north part, they call Germany New Guinea, and in the south part occupied by British, they call British Papua. And in the western part occupied by Netherlands, and they call Netherlands New Guinea. But after in 19 World War I, so British win the war, so British occupied the northern part of the Germany New Guinea, so British give name Papua New Guinea. So after World War II, Japanese came and kicked back Germany and kicked back British and Dutch out from the New Guinea. So they joined allies with the U.S. Army, and they kicked Japanese out in the Pacific. So U.S. Army give the land back to the British and Netherlands. So because the United Nations established in 1945, so they set up the UN Charter, Article 73, must grant independence for all non-self-governing territory, because New Guinea, we don't have a government. That's why they put our territory into the list of non-self-governing territory. So British and Netherlands preparing independence until 1945, Indonesia declared independent because the Japanese was bombed by Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So Japanese give independence for Indonesia, and Indonesia declared our independence in August 1945, and then they cancelled, set up the territory only to consist of 8 provinces, not include West Papua, or today we call West Papua. And then after they declared independence, then in 1949, they pushed Netherlands for give the sovereignty of Indonesia. So Indonesia, Netherlands occupied before, they call Netherlands Indies. So under U.S. businessmen here, they invest in the mining in Indonesia, so they use Indonesia to get independence from Netherlands. So they push Netherlands for signing the agreement in Indonesia, in the U.S. Navy ship. They call a Renfield agreement. So they finally that's make agreement with Indonesia. They call it a round table conference in Netherlands. So they give the independence for Indonesia. In round table conference in Netherlands in December 49, Indonesia they need territory too. They want to get the territory, but Netherlands say no, you different. You Indonesian, you and New Guinea people different with Indonesia. So that's why the land in 18th century ago, they call our territories Netherlands, and they separate from Indonesia. They call Netherlands Indies. So Netherlands Indies, the Netherlands is people hot, same like Netherlands Guyana. So in the roundtable conference, accepted by Indonesia, and then they change the country from they call a Netherlands Indies to Netherlands Indies, change the name into Indonesia, and then Netherlands New Guinea still under Dutch control. After 1950, Indonesia tried to take our territory, but the United Nations and Netherlands continue to process self-government for our territory. So Indonesia continue to try to take over but cannot. And then finally, the US businessmen, they lost the mining in Cuba. So the mining is a freeport mining. So the owner is give the land to build the United Nations. You know, he is a Rockefeller. He lost his mining. He just invested in Cuba, $3 billion. So he lost the money. Finally, he looking our land because he have invest in our island, also in oil company in my island. They call a Netherlands New Guinea Petroleum Maskapai or Netherlands New Guinea Petroleum Company. So he's invest there, and then he have the shareholder with the sell the company of the Netherlands. So Netherlands sell only have for 40%, and then Rockefeller have the two company. He have a Standard Oil Farm, now changed to ExxonMobil, and Pacific Investment, and now changed to Chevron. So they have invest in New Guinea. So Shell have 40%, and ExxonMobil have 40% also, and then Chevron have 20%. So Rockefeller have 60%, the oil company in my island. So the geologists from here looking